Good morning, my friends, and thank you for joining. They tell a story about a woman who walks into a train, and she notices that there's a fellow there with his children, and his children are just running wild and screaming, making a ruckus. And as this train ride is going on, she's becoming more and more annoyed and angry at this man for not taking care of his children. Eventually, she can't help herself, and she says, "Sir, will you please watch and take care of your children?" To which he replies, "Sorry, ma'am, I really have to apologize. I'm just coming back from the hospital. My wife has passed away. I'm left with these children, and I'm really not in my right mind at this time. I'm having a very hard time." And of course, at the moment that she hears the explanation and her perspective changes, her feelings of anger now are transformed into feelings of empathy. She apologizes. "I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help you?" And it's a reminder that ultimately our feelings are controlled, directed, and created and molded by our perspective. That's why I always say when people say, "I can't help the way I feel," the Jewish response is you can, by changing the way you see things, by changing your perspective. This Shabbat around the world, Jewish people refer to it as Shabbat Nachamu. Nachamu means consolation. It's a Shabbos where God comforts us, where we look for comfort and consolation. It's interesting, in the Hebrew language, the word nachem, the word for comfort, is related also to the word that we use for change of mind. Because sometimes what we need in order to be comforted, in order to find consolation in life, is a new, fresh perspective, a different way to look at something. When something is causing us pain, when we are sad, when we're upset about something, sometimes we need to step back and try to see if we can see it from a different angle. If we can learn to see it differently, and by seeing it differently, the same word in Hebrew, again, for change of mind, is the same word we use for consolation and comfort. Through this, we have a change of heart. Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for joining.